against Gobert. That will be his second.
And they're going to have to figure out ways to generate offense. This is just a simple flex action. Conley slips the screen, some confusion there from the Nuggets on the switch. Finds himself wide open.
Chris Finch asked Conley to be more of a scorer here in Minnesota than he was in Utah. Jokic. Brown wasn't ready for it. Green ends up with it. Can't hit the three. Bruce Brown amongst three Timberwolves grabs the rebound, and Caldwell Pope cashes in. A missed opportunity on a stop for Minnesota, and Denver takes advantage.
And those extra possessions in the playoffs, so valuable. We've seen that specifically with P.J. Tucker in that Sixers Nets series. Bruce Brown, another guy, as Prince gets the and one. Bruce Brown, another guy that's an energy guy, Swiss Army knife, keeping that possession alive, finding KCP for the three. And Denver right now with a huge advantage on the glass, 21-11. Here's Prince sliding through with the floater.
Another one of those guys Minnesota could use a little extra offense from. Had a really solid start to the season, drifted as it went on. Actually got the start in game 2 of this series as Chris Finch just tries to put his starting five together without Jaden McDaniels, who fractured his right hand punching a wall at the end of the regular season, as Caldwell Pope hits another three. 10 points in this first half for KCP. He's 4 of 4 from the floor. Murray knocks it away from Edwards. Jokic gets it back to Murray. Jokic given a lot of space. Jokic barrels in. That's an offensive foul. Number 1 on Jokic.
KCP hitting this three. This is really difficult action to guard. We used to call this V2 when I played for Doc Rivers. I also ran this a lot when Chris Finch was my assistant in New Orleans. But it's the five-man using dribble handoffs and the two guards get into a dance with each other. And if you're one of those guards guarding it, your head has to be on a swivel. There, KCP finding some separation.
Towns gets rejected by Murray. Caldwell Pope ahead to Gordon into the corner. Murray trying to back down Conley. Murray can't twist free. Jokic wanted it and gets number 3 on Rudy Gobert. Third personal on Gobert.
It's difficult to see from that angle if there was a foul on Jokic's arm. Did they call it with the body or do they call it on the arm?
That I'm not sure. I think the arm. Looked like maybe he kind of hooked the left arm around Jokic, yes. Although Jokic was grabbing some of Gobert as well. So Gobert checks out with the third foul. Murray pirouettes free, fades, and hits. Beautiful move from Jamal Murray. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Murray. Michael Malone talks about that all the time. When Murray's at his best, it's not just the scoring, it's filling up the stat sheet. As Edwards just goes right around Jokic for an easy 2.
Well, the two-man game between Murray, as Murray hits the pull-up 3, Jokic set a screen all the way at half court there. Minnesota not able to recover in time. But the two-man game with those two gets talked about a lot. What doesn't get talked about a lot with Jamal Murray is his self-shot creation. And here he is with the drive away. Anderson switches. And when he goes left specifically, he's really comfortable shooting that fall away. And then the step up, dribble up 3.
By the way, that foul there called on Gordon. So now Gordon has 3. So 3 fouls on Gordon, 3 on Gobert. Gordon's found himself in some foul trouble in this series as Towns goes to the line. JJ, to go back to that point, it was something Chris Finch talked to us about going up against Denver. He said he always feels like the number one key to going up against Denver is being able to put your best defender on Jamal Murray and trying to take him out. He said, yes, Jokic is amazing, but he always felt like that was the key. He said because so much of their best offense comes from him and his ability to create for himself, and that gives Denver their extra gear. And he said that's where they really miss Jaden McDaniels in this series, who's become one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA. Of course, Jaden's absence is self-inflicted after punching that wall. Jokic, great touch feed to Green for the flush. Largest lead of the game for Denver. It has swelled to 12. Conley. Murray gets back to him. Edwards gives it back to Conley. Conley fouled by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah. And look.